Do you know that most of what we believe about ourselves and who we are is not even ours? What do I mean by that? Most of our self beliefs come from other people saying things about us, things we picked up along the way from other people or from situations in our life, like parents, caregivers, partners, school, um, any kind of like outside circumstances. Also, we can be very influenced by media and society. When we are born, I believe that there's no baby that born feeling unworthy, right? Their basic needs are being met and they're feeling loved, at least in a healthy structure. Until one day, one parent comes home after something happened at work or something, I don't know, they just had a bad mood, and suddenly all the smiling and the extreme like attention on the baby or the little child is not really there, not because of the child, of course. But as children, we are very selfish. We are a little egomaniac. We think everything is about us. So then the child or the baby can feel like, oh my God, my mother or father, they don't like love me, and I have to do or be something else to be loved. And up, there you go. A limiting belief has been born. There are plenty of examples of how we pick up what we believe about ourselves. Also, and in our adult life, when we take everything and everyone personally, and we adopt like all other people's opinions, other people's moods and state as ours, and we try to win love. We try to prove ourselves and our worthiness, and so on and so on. Last weekend, I was at my son's football match. Now, the kids are 9-year-old. During the game, the coach of the other group didn't stop yelling at the kids. And I mean, not for a second. The kids were trying to play, and all they heard was someone yelling like, "You're not good, go there, do that, no, don't do that, don't just stand there," and so on and so on. And it's like, while the coach of our group was like giving instruction, but very calm and stable, and simply allowed the kids to play and focus on the game. The kids of the other group, they were constantly you saw their face, you saw their energy. They were so all over the place. Now I was standing there with my eyes wide open and amazed how from what was going on, it was the other group, that because they heard all this non-stop yelling of "you're not good enough," they didn't play good, they didn't show up playing good, and they lost the game. Besides that, when someone keeps yelling at you, how can you focus on the game? So I was this was a perfect example of how not help someone to win in life, and again, how a self-belief is easily being picked up. So yes, our team won. They played very good. They felt confident. They enjoyed the game. They had the backwind and support, and they showed up really, really good. But it was sad. It was sad, and I wish people were more aware of how they affect the way kids in this example, and how, because kids, it's very hard for them to not take everything on themselves, and they are very, very easy influenced by suggestions or what people hear. So it was really sad to watch, actually. Now, as adults, we don't need to take anything from anyone or any circumstances as something that says anything about us, about our identity, about who we are. We can separate what is ours and what is not. But it all starts with awareness and knowing our boundaries and being grounded in our own self-confidence, self-concept, and like who we identify as. But unfortunately, most people are very influenced by the outside, by people's opinions, and walking around feeling unworthy or unhappy. The key to stop taking this shit on you and know and choose who you identify as to be strong in your own self-concept and not give so much power to outside opinion and outside circumstances, because you set the tone of your life, you make the rules, you create the assumptions about who you are, how people show up in your life, what you believe about certain areas of your life, and how your life will unfold. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are responsible for your life. And you can learn how to let go and not identify with everything that everybody says and do around you, and know what doesn't belong you and does not serve you, and cut it off. You can take your power back, and this is one of the beautiful things that we do in the Mind and Body program. So I invite you, if you had enough of not knowing what is yours, what is and what's not, and of letting everybody and everything dictate your life, and be back in your power, in your pure and beautiful essence, and truly identify as who you are and who you choose to be. I invite you to book your free discovery call with me, and let's dive in. Let's create this beautiful change. It's not hard. It's a belief as well. It's easy, and you can do it. And if you want to learn more about the program, you can also read below. And I'll see you soon. Much love.